In a volatile region where conflict thrives, establishing a regional standby force has been the dream of countries in the Great Lakes. This afternoon, a team from the standby force gave the Uganda police team the green light after inspecting its arsenal at Nambole Stadium. Amongst those present was Grace Triagumanawe, who is supposed to head the police section of the brigade. Rwanda's Colonel James Kalimba, who is the standby force chief of staff, said the force will act as a safety net for security in the region.
Forms the formidable force, the brigade of 5,200 personnel that is on standby in member states for any eventualities.
The brigade will be constituted by Uganda, Burundi, Comoros, Djibouti, Ethiopia, Kenya, Seychelles, Somalia and Sudan.
We deploy according to the request from the African Union. As and when it comes for us, we have done our readiness, we have prepared our force, we have trained.
With a view of finding homegrown solutions to insecurity, rather than look at help from the West, whose help is accompanied by vested interests, regional leaders have spent over a decade mulling over the formation of this brigade. The latent threat of terrorism, especially from Al-Shabaab insurgents, who are seeking to expand their frontiers beyond the Horn of Africa enclave, also drove the desire of establishing this force.
Rocket gun, it has got 12 tubes.
Vehicles here, we call them Nyoka. This is actually Ugandan equipment.
In a single, 869 Uganda People's Defense Forces, UPDF, were validated by the East African Standby Force, EASF, and are now ready to deploy to the regional force.
14 days' time, we shall have our forces on ground.
Colonel Peter Omola, who is the commander of the first contingent, said he will be the first commander of the Ugandan contingent to the EASF. Omola says the force will be able to respond quickly to turbulence in the region. Omola was briefing a team from the standby force who visited the Armored Warfare Training School in Mubende and the Peace Support Operations Center in Nakaseke district, where personnel and equipment were inspected. Ernest Wisdom Chionga, NTV.